Hi, and welcome back. We're going to have a very quick look at the QT608C and the QT608CD. This is the corridor display unit that goes with the Quantec addressable nurse call system. This allows you to have a remote indication of the calls that are on the system away from the main control panel. Typically, the main control panel will be located in a nurse's station, something like that, because any alarm that comes in will be displayed on this depending on how you have it set up. And in your corridor displays, you would generally have them set up. If you had an A, B and a C wing, you could route all of the calls for units A, B and C through to your main controller so that everything displays on your main controller. But if you only want the nursing staff in the adjacent areas, they would just look at the corridor display for the area they are, and all the calls for unit A would just be routed to unit A. So it's neat, fits on a double gang back box, and it's programmed. It takes a network address, so you address it the same way you do a lot of the other peripheral devices, and then the actual programming of where you display your calls is done using the laptop. So neat little unit. It has an output on it if you want to add additional sounders, where it does buzz and you can control the contrast on it. So you have a few options. So when you actually set up a call on it, you see it come to life here. It gives you all the same information. Bedroom 17, it tells you there's a call. And then you can also, if you want to get really fancy with this, you can put a display interface onto your network and you can connect one of these big corridor displays. We generally have one or two of these in stock if you're looking for them. They tend to be a special order just because they are quite specialist, whereas the corridor display tend to go in a lot of places. You get the same information coming up on both. But nice, neat unit, great way of kind of sharing the information across the site, and lots of programmability with the routing of your calls. Thanks.